Okay, so our spotlight this week is Alien Soldier for the Sega Genesis. Alien Soldier, it's one of those games that feels less like a commercial product and more like a dare. It was developed by Treasure and released late in the Genesis's life cycle. Throws out nearly every convention of the era's action platformers. There's no traditional level structure, almost no platforming in the usual sense, and barely any breathing room. Instead, the game is built almost entirely around boss fights, screen filling, hyper aggressive encounters that demand total focus. You play as Epsilon Eagle, a shape shifting super soldier with a deep arsenal of weapons, fighting at a blistering pace that still feels extreme even by modern standards. From its surreal sci fi imagery to its punishing difficulty, Alien Soldier immediately signals it's not interested in being friendly or approachable. What makes Alien Soldier so enduring is how confidently weird and uncompromising it is. The controls are complex, the movement system is fast and slippery, and the game expects you to master weapon swapping, mobility, and positioning almost immediately. There's a strange beauty to how precise everything feels once it clicks, though. Everything, every hit feels earned, every victory hard fought. Its cult status comes from that intensity. It's a game that rewards obsession and repetition, not casual play. In a library full of mascot platformers and safer action titles, Alien Soldier stands out as a raw expression of Treasure's create uh, design philosophy, creative, brutal, and completely unconcerned. Man, I should have proofread this with mass appeal.
So before we started recording, I started the opening credit scroll of Alien Soldier, and it is still going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
that was it.
holy crap, that game has like Star Wars level crawl at the beginning. Didn't realize it had that much going on. No, we can all agree the game is gorgeous. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Late for a late Genesis game, they're really showing that uh technology had evolved.
And I didn't realize you were supposed to be like a bird person until I let the thing go through. But I really like the multi weapon thing. It was a little confusing, but the idea of it's really cool. Uh, I couldn't get past the first boss. I don't know if you guys fared better on that
No.
front.
No, I
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I agree with everything you said, and this might be the first game that released originally in English that didn't have a North American release. Like that we've reviewed. I mean, it's I can't think of any others because we've done plenty of Japanese games that never got a North American
Mhm.
release. This released in PAL regions in English, but never got a North American release. And overall, I don't think you would call it a follow-up to Gunstar Heroes, but absolutely fascinating um for like the developer to do Gunstar Heroes and then do a game like this. Like Gunstar Heroes definitely a lot more friendly than this.
Oh yeah,
Um
absolutely.
and
Now this I feel like this game's in every Sega Genesis collection, though.
Yeah, remember I
yes.
said that when it got picked. And it really is like they keep releasing that Sega Genesis Classics collection thing, and I always confuse it with Alien Storm because they're
Yep.
together alphabetically. Alien Soldier, Alien Storm. Now I know the difference between the two. Now that I've played it this week.
It took me an hour of playing before I noticed there's a timer for the level. Like, uh, which, as we've said before, I'm not a cozy gamer, but this is arguably one of the most stressful games we've played.
Might be.
Like,
It goes along with what I've said before about that Sega philosophy is Nintendo at the time, especially in the Super Nintendo era, was very much like make sure people can continue where they left off. We're going to either give them a password system, or we're going to have save files, or we're going to have something. And Sega's attitude was like, no, it's like the arcade. You get a game over, you start back at the beginning. And it was like a very, I feel like, very divided philosophy on the two systems. But that's the thing that made me not so much a Sega fan growing up. Was all their games, it seemed like you had to just master that game, whereas Nintendo, you could play a little more casually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's fair. I would love to see a revival of this one,
Mhm.
like just to see what it would be like. Like I don't know what you would do. I mean, I guess you could keep it 2D and everything, but I'd love to see this come back. And
I don't
this
know
is the
if
first time where I talked myself out of using save states because I feel like I would have to save after every single
everything.
hit I got on the boss.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't even be like playing a game anymore at that point. It would be like doing hand drawn animation through my television.
Just doing a big checklist. Yeah. And I've had um there's like games. There was a quest in a game I was playing this week, and it's like one of my favorite games, but there's a certain quest where I have to take out my phone and I have to record it because I can't I can't complete the quest without like breaking it down frame by frame. It's so difficult. But that's like one
Yeah.
particular part of like one big game. I would love to see a revival of this too. I don't know what Treasure is doing, and I don't think anyone does. They haven't released a game since 2014. They announced, and I can't remember, perhaps like
Tax fraud.
the very beginning of this podcast when we started it, we brought it up in 2022. They announced they were working on a highly anticipated game. That's it. Like, but they haven't released a game since the 360, 3DS
They're doing Mega
era.
Man Legends 3 instead of Capcom.
Yeah.
What?
But I don't see why not. And I compare all of our spotlights to roguelikes. I'm gonna compare every run and gun to the Cuphead with
Okay.
the popularity of like shoot 'em ups and run and guns now. Like, why isn't there another like Alien Soldier, or why isn't there another
Yeah.
Gunstar Heroes, or like
Yeah.
I
They
just
seem like very easy games to program, like the renaissance we're seeing of arcade beat 'em ups right now. So
and
it's very
and
similar.
people, and the reason why it's working now is that people are so desperate to just play games that play well and work well, and it's like you get into the game and you play the game, and it's like you
It's
shoot
in the
that guy.
game.
Why? No, don't ask why, just shoot the guy, right? Like that
Yeah.
that's I think what people are looking for more than ever these days. So, yeah, I don't
Move
think
from
Treasure's
left to
coming
right. Don't let
back.
anything stop you.
I don't think
Yeah.
Treasure is
Yeah.
coming back, but they certainly, like, in their 20 years of making games, made some just huge games. I always loved bringing up McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure anytime Treasure
Mm.
comes up, when we did like Dynamite Heady or Sin and Punishment. They also did
So good. So good.
Tiny Toon Adventure game. Um, they
Oh
did
yeah. Yeah.
Wario
So
World. Yeah. Anyways,
this this was tough to rank because I enjoyed it even though I couldn't progress in it. And I don't know if we really had one like that. So I put it at 91. I did like it, but the fact I can't get anywhere in it kind of kills trying to put it higher than that.
I put it
Uh,
at 83 because It is
Oh,
it
okay.
is it is really, really impressive, and I'm the same way. I couldn't get past the first part, but so when that happens, I spend time just watching good people play the game, and it's really impressive throughout the I like all the boss fights in this game. I think they all look just really, really nice.
I put it the lowest of all of us. I have it at number 160. Um,
Okay.
just because I just don't enjoy the type of game where you have to be a slave to the game to eventually conquer it. It's just like I don't know. I don't want to have to replay something 40 times at this age till I master it. So just, not my taste. That's all I'm saying.
You're not a the game plays you type guy.
Sometimes I am. I mean, I told you I told you about that boss I spent 3 hours on a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
ago. But it has to that can't be the whole game. I can't spend 3 hours on everything I do in the game. And that's what this is to me. So,
That's fair. That's fair.